Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to show you my shield wall build that I use for most of my legendaries and most of my heroics. Let's get it started. So, let's start with the helmet. Now, for the helmet, I use Golan. I use 3-piece Golan because of the 3-piece attributes. Status effects is whatever, I don't really care about that. The armor regen, the 1%, even though it's 1%, it helps a lot. And then the 5% total armor, it's great. But what I run on this is 170k armor. I would much rather have something like hazard protection or explosive resistance is pretty good for an attribute, but yeah. And then 14.9 repair skills because I'll get to it in a second with the whole build. Alright, so chest piece. Everybody needs to rock the Pointman if you're rocking the shield build, you know? Like your tank shield build, you need that. So, what's so good about it? Well, is because it's a Gila piece, 5% total armor. I got a couple blues in here, exposure resistance and armor regen, income and repairs, that's good. But Perfect Vanguard, which is amazing, is deploying a shield makes it invulnerable for 5 seconds and grants 50% of your armor as bonus armor to all other allies for 20 seconds, cooldown 25 seconds, which is pretty goddamn dope if I'm being honest. Alright, and then let's get to my holster. My holster, it has 170k armor. I would much rather have repair skills, but for some odd reason, I don't have like repair skills as an attribute in my station library. So I'm just sticking with hazard protection and and uh, and 4300 armor regen, which is great. It adds up to what I'm going to talk about in a couple seconds or in a couple minutes. I got a Golan backpack. If these stats were max, it would have been great. That would have been amazing. Armor, repair skills, hazard protection. I put a repair skills mod on as well. And then I got protector on it. When your shield is damaged, you gain 5% bonus armor, which really doesn't matter. But what really matters is all your other allies gain 15% of your armor as bonus armor for 3 seconds. Cooldown 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds, your allies can get blue armor, and then put that up with Perfect Vanguard, where it gives your allies 50% of your armor, which is just great, just great. Alright, then the gloves. So the gloves, I use BTSU gloves. The reason why is because of the +1 skill tier, and it has repair skills, which is just amazing. So detonating a hive refreshes all allies' skill cooldowns and grants them overcharge for 15 seconds. So not only do you get overcharge, your allies get overcharge, and they don't have to have any skill tier, right? That's a great part about it. Allies receiving this effect are unable to benefit from it again for 120 seconds. So I'm going to show you how I play around with this after I'm done with my knee pads. So my knee pads. Alright, so it's a Murakami Emperor's Guard knee pads. What's so good about it is the armor regen, the 1%. So that adds up with the Golan 3-piece, or no, 2-piece. With, yeah, it gives you another percent of armor regen, which is 2%. And combine that with the armor regen from your holster, and then the armor regen from your chest, right? And mathematically, that would be around 44,000 armor regen per second, which is, it actually adds up, and I'll show you guys after I do this whole thing, okay? But yeah, but it also kind of matters on how much armor you're rocking. I got 1.8 million right now, so yeah. But yeah, so how you get like most of these named items, right? Pointman, it only spawns in the light zone, so not DZ, not the dark zone. It only spawns in the light zone. So You get this from Gila named, or from Gila targeted loot, or it's chest targeted loot. But I'd much rather go for Gila targeted loot if you're looking for this specifically, because there's like four different, or like 3 or 4 different named chess pieces that you could get in the LZ. So you want to be careful about that. BTSU. So you can get this on either black tusk missions, the boss, or like normal ass ads can drop it. But I got these gloves from doing a checkpoint once. Yeah, I was doing a checkpoint in all the way in New York, but it was like gloves target loot, so keep that in mind. But I'd say you should just, if you can, farm black tusk missions to get it. If you want to, at least. That's up to you. Now, the Emperor's Guards. This is kind of an annoying thing to get, really, because it's a DZ exclusive item. So, it has to be either knee pads, or it has to be, yeah, it has to be knee pads, or it has to be Murakami targeted loot that day to get it. But it's such a good thing. Like, it's amazing. And if you can, try to get repair skills on it, because you see that 170k armor, I'm pretty sure it comes with +1 skill tier on self. So yeah, definitely, if you can get these, get it. You know, it's just overall amazing thing. And then yeah, so I'll show you everything, like every kind of buff and whatnot. So let's get off with Vanguard. So you see that little thing right there in the bottom? So for those 5 seconds, your shield, it doesn't take damage, it's just immune, right? Which is the great part. But let me show you something else that's amazing. So I throw down my hive, right? I destroy it, and boom. You see that little blue symbol on the bottom of my hotbar, right? Yeah. For those 15 seconds, all your allies and you are overcharged. And you know what overcharge does to your shield? Hold up. I'll show you in a second. Look at that. Sorry. Look at that. You're invulnerable for those 15 seconds. That is so good. It's such a good thing. Oh, my bad. And I forgot to show you what I'm using. I'm, of course, using Technician because of the Artificer Hive, right? Hold up. So why I use the Artificer Hive? Because of one thing. So you see the second to last stat on the stats page? So skill refresh and then there's skill repair. Yeah. So every 5 seconds, your shield heals back 67% of your shield, which is just great. And then you also want to have skill healing on this as well, you know? And the other reason why Technician's so good is because of the +1 skill tier. But yeah. Yeah, it's just super good. And I guess if you don't have BTS gloves or something, yeah. But yeah, let me think. If you don't have BTSU gloves, by the way, you could get Motherly Loves, which gives you 10% shield health. Let me show you. Now that's 14.8 million armor, and in order to get the Motherly Love gloves, you have to do 2 stages of Technician, which is, yeah, you have to do this, then you do this, and you get the blueprints, and then you make it at the blueprint station near Inia, or whatever her name is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before anybody says anything like use the Forge holster, now let me tell you something. The Forge holster right now, it's glitched. So you see how it says 10% shield health? Yeah, it's not true. So mathematically right now, that's 13.5 million health I have in my shield. So mathematically that'll be around like 1.3 million shield health added on when I put on these, right? Yeah, no. Look at this. It's only jumped up by 200k, right? So I would not use this because it's still glitched. bases off skill tier 0 of your shield for some reason. I don't know what's a workaround, but yeah. But yeah. And the weapons I use is it's just random shit, to be honest. I would put on what's it? I guess I would put this on just because, just to highlight enemies, really. Nothing much to it. Now the Liberty, I use the Liberty because look at this. Look at this. Gain a stack on each hit up to 30. Headshots consume all 30 stacks, repairing your shield for 3% per stack. And that's huge, right? Because if you get like a headshot or body shots and you get up to like 30 30 stacks, that's 90% of your armor, of your shield, just, you know, coming back. That is so good. It's amazing. Now, if you know, you don't really need this a whole lot, you could put on a pistol. I like using the Mozambique Special. I'm pretty sure this is a LZ only pistol, but yeah, it doesn't matter what pistol you run. It's up to you, whatever you want to run. And then I would run like a Sweet Dreams or Lullaby. It doesn't really matter what level it is. You could use the level 1 one because it doesn't matter. But the reason why they're both so good, by the way, they're both identical weapons. They like same stats and everything, and same talents. But it has Sandman. Melee attacks, melee attacks, instantly kill non-elite enemies, and the cooldown's 15 seconds. So this is really good for legendaries because there's a lot of purple and red bar ads, and you get a CC in there. They will just keep blinding, and you just it's just a melee party. You can just fist them to death. You know, it's just great. But yeah, and then yeah, that's basically my build right now. I'll show you the armor regen, why it's so good in a couple seconds. But yeah, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Yo, so I'm gonna show you how much armor regen I get.
Right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
And it's pretty damn noticeable.
Here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building.
There you are. What the fuck was that?
Alright, come on guys, you get me.
What the hell should I know? Do the work. Somebody's here. Come on, do the work. I got your ass.
Alright.
Shield ahead.
Oh, I might actually die here. But yeah, look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. That's 44k. Yeah, that's 44k armor regen right there. It's just amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope this build video helps with you in any mission really, or anything else in the game. I would say not to use this in PvP really, because your shield does get melted pretty quickly in PvP, and you can't overcharge in PvP if I'm correct. But yeah. But thanks again, and I will see you later. Bye.